Hey guys, it's Michelle from Women Who Wow. I'm not sure who else you're expecting here, but that is who you got. So I'm excited to be here with you guys on this Sunday afternoon, and I'm actually planning and preparing for a live training for those who purchase the Cash Creation Code. And so today we're really kind of going under the hood of our own businesses to address or identify anything that's handicapping our sales. And so, but as I was preparing for that, there was a portion of that I wanted to go live with because I have such a heart for women entrepreneurs, and I know firsthand the devastating effects of when you are doing all that you know to do and somehow the money isn't lining up in your business. Like, you're doing all the right stuff, you're getting all sorts of atta girls and all of that stuff, and the sales just aren't coming through. And unless you're independently wealthy or you have a benevolent family member who's paying your bills, it can get very, very frustrating and sometimes scary. And so I just wanted to come online and have a little talk about that. I am using a filter today, as is obvious, and that is because if I didn't, I look like Magda from There's Something About Mary. I never get a spray tan, but I do have a photo shoot coming up, and so I got a spray tan, and it had like the actual color in it, right? Like normally, I've gotten one other spray tan in my life. It's clear. And so I can't put any makeup on, and my, anyway, if I took this filter off, it would be Magda from There's Something About Mary. I swear to you it would be. It's so incredibly crazy. But I know that people who are watching this, I might be the person that you're thinking, I want her income or the way her lifestyle or how she makes money or whatever. And if it's not me, there's somebody else, right? There's somebody that you're looking at online and you're wondering, like, why am I not making the money that she's making, or what am I missing? And so I just wanted to address that for all of us, right? Because money is something that is not mysterious. It is something that is, it can be followed, right? If people talk about, like, in politics or in medicine or whatever, like, follow the money, and money is pretty easily followed. Money always leaves a trail. Success always leaves a trail. And so if you are doing like the work that you really love and you're meant to do, and you are very, very frustrated about your income, and that doesn't mean you have no income, right? Like, I think that there's at each different level of our businesses, when we're getting ready to up level, we experience some righteous anger or righteous frustration about our own income, right? Where it's like, it's just not where it should be. It's just not, where it deserves to be in this moment. And so there's nothing wrong with that. But if you are looking at somebody else who has an income or a lifestyle that you want, and you're wondering what you might be missing, I do want to cover that. So I don't have that much time because our Cash Creation Code training is at 4 p.m. And so here's what I want to tell you that she has. Whoever that she is with you, whoever this she is for you, this is what she has. So the first thing that she has, if her income is impressive to you, if her lifestyle is impressive to you, she has multiple roads to her door, right? Multiple roads to her door. And this is really the fact that anybody whose income is where you are envious that your income should be, they are mastering the art of OPP, other people's people, right? They are on other stages and pages. They have a concerted focus and effort on making sure that they are talking to new people. A lot of times people will say to me, and women will say to me, like, I just feel like nobody's listening, or I just feel like there's so many people that are looking, but they're not buying, and all of this stuff, right? And so if you are feeling like you've reached the end of your bucket, the bottom of your bucket in terms of leads and stuff, then you are not mastering the art of OPP, right? Other people's people. You are not mastering the art of getting into conversations and getting onto stages and pages who have not heard from you before. And this is not something that you've got to be on. Like, I understand, like, my media reel, it looks impressive. I've worked to make it impressive. But the truth is, like, the things that have brought me actually real money are stages that are pretty easy to get on, right? Industry journals, industry specific, niche specific podcasts, things like that, right? And so the key is that you have an ongoing focus. Whoever's income or lifestyle you're looking at, she's got an ongoing focus to get on other people's stages and pages. In other words, places where other people who may never have heard of her or her business are showing up and learning about her and her business. So that's the first thing she has. And all of us can replicate that. All of us should be replicating that, right? I have a concerted effort. Last week, I was on 6 stages or pages other than my own. 6. And it wasn't a particularly like different week. It was just a normal week. I make an effort to, my commitment is at least one other stage and page per week. Like, that means that I am speaking either through my writing or through an interview or something like that to people who have never heard of me before, right? So the first thing she has is more roads to her door. It's a concerted effort. Make it a concerted effort of yours, right? You just need to have more people to talk to. The second thing that she has, if you are envious of her income or lifestyle, the other thing that she has is she has some easy yeses, right? So she has some easy yeses, free and otherwise. She has an easy way for you to say yes to her, for you to get on her email list, to come into her radar. There's an easy yes for that, right? So I have a couple easy yeses in my business. So the first is like this Facebook page, right? It is daily resources for women entrepreneurs. That's something that very few other places can claim. And women, come here and they get the resources that they need. I also have a free week of Women Who Wow. So people who are like, I mean, I understand. I can't even imagine people not wanting to join WOW, but some people are hesitant. So I have a free week of Women Who WOW. It's an email funnel. It doesn't give them the one-on-one access to me that Women Who WOW membership actually has, but it does give them the taste of WOW. So I've got a bunch of free and low-cost yeses, and you need to have the same. The third thing that she has, whoever she is for you, is she has 2 ways that she's engaging with her people. One of them is through daily conversation, right? So whoever's income that you are envious of or lifestyle, look again. You will see that they are somehow engaging with their market on the regular. I would venture to say 100% of them are daily. It might be pre-scheduled, it might be written in advance, but they're in daily conversation with their people, and they have some sort of automation in their business. In the Cash Creation Code, I am going to go under the hood and show some of my own best performing funnels, funnels that do make money for me while I sleep, that sell home study programs that I've created and launched live. They don't just go somewhere after I'm done with them. They actually are sold again, right? Like, they're sold as a home study program. And the fifth thing that she has, if you're looking at her income or lifestyle, is she has absolute trust in herself and her own intuition. She's carving her own path. And this doesn't mean that the people that you're looking up to, that we don't have our own mentors. We absolutely do. However, we take that as like guidance, right? Like, we take what other people are doing and we like, okay, well, that's a great thing for me to consider, right? It's kind of how I look at laws, right? It's like, intellectually, I understand that the purpose of a law is because the government has an intention for my behavior. right? Unfortunately, my intention is to self-govern, right? So it doesn't work out the way it's supposed to. However, mentors often will show, and I show people like my funnels, and I show people, what I do every day, and I give, action items, and I don't really hold anything back. I'm not worried about people copying me, right? Because what they need to do is they need to take it on as information. The way I take on like the laws of the land, right? It's like, I get it. That's great information for me to consider. And now what am I going to do, right? And so that is how I encourage people. It's like, learn from mentors, take it on if it feels aligned, but then do it your own way, right? And every person whose income or lifestyle that you're looking at is doing it their own way. They have taken on information and mentorship and coaching opportunities, but they are doing it, they're implementing it their own way. All right, so that's all I came to say today. If you're a Women Who Wow member or you bought into the Cash Creation Code, join me on the link that I gave you, because we are getting ready to go into week 2. We're starting week 2 today, and we're talking about what's handicapping your sales. And I just can't wait to do this work with you guys. And I feel embarrassed that I look like Magna from There's Something About Mary. But I didn't want to not show up for you guys. I also didn't want to ruin my spray tan by washing it off. All right, talk to you guys soon. Bye.